We're going to talk about the ARG coin in this episode. Stay tuned to witness it stake Ethereum at a record-breaking price. They squeezed like crazy the last time. This was a strong upward shift that we witnessed. On the back end, Salesforce includes XRP as a payment option. Actual USD Ripple versus SEC lowest suit update and Ripple as a stablecoin. I've got you covered. We'll manage to fit it all in. It's currently at 1.25% USDT and USDC, both coming in at 99 cents, not its doll. Bitcoin is currently up, or it's down 23% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is coming at 3, 14, and 3. Pegs as XRP. Guess what's going on, baby? That's right, 43 cents to a big, fat, sultry 44 cents. I understand to dial the cops. It's an emergency, please call someone. Overall, it has increased by 1% over the last 24 hours. $2 trillion, $173 billion in cryptocurrency market capitalization. Where will we travel next? So nobody knows where this goes from here, but I do know that H2, that is to say, the second half of the year, which is presently underway, is going to be really explosive, and it will happen quickly once it does. By then, Bitcoin will be worth $100,000. After this year is over, put it in writing. Pin it to your fridge and place it there. Wherever you put it, I don't care. It's happening now. It's taking place, XRP. It's an impossible goal. It is currently 91% likely that Ethereum ETFs will be allowed by July 26th, which is when many are looking for the approval of the Ethereum ETF. I will be keeping an eye on Stack Ethereum, which is getting close to all-time highs as the ETF approval nears the poly market. One thing I can assure you of is that the ETF is approved, which bodes extremely well for the cryptocurrency markets and the 90% poly marker bettors. It was originally scheduled to arrive by the first week of July, but Nano was pushed back to inform you that it would arrive by the third week of July. I think it will arrive by July 26th. I'm not sure if that was the same, but we are aware that it is approaching. It is 100% imminent, but how can we tell when it will arrive? Due to what we witnessed the SEC doing to it. It was a phony opening, Ethereum in the consensus that they started the litigation. Placed it on the desk and adjusted the calendar. Outlook and the notification said, come on. When you return in 4 weeks, briefly state that you investigated Ethereum, you investigated consensus, and everything is kosher. What did they do, and why did they do it? Since they could potentially open the door for the institution to have Ethereum ETFs, the guys are going to dive right in. Simply put, XRP is currently experiencing one of the tightest monthly boiler band squeezes in both its history and all of cryptography. This is the last time the band has been squeezed this tightly. Estimate the amount of space you have moved. 60,000 per, yes, they are the boiler bands. People, what you're looking at is fragile, it will eventually break. Emerge, and when it does, there will be a strong shift to the positive aspect of the question that you want. While I don't know when it will happen nonetheless. I already informed you that XRP will reach an all-time high if it rises beyond 75 cents by the end of the year. Keep in mind that XRP's previous all-time high in the US was roughly $2.80. You're not required to believe me. David Schwartz attested to this. I was engaged in a minor Twitter dispute. Whatever you want to call it, the Twitter war, Schwartz entered the picture, genuinely had my back, and asserted that I was right. Never amounted to $380. The price in South Korea was $3.60. That was never possible in the US, so perhaps it's at a different all-time high in your part of the world. However, as I follow US policy and am situated in the US, this is only for the benefit of my channel. Price lists the current all-time high is $2.80. Strongly believe that we will surpass all expectations and establish a new record high during this bull run. For the sake of time on this video, let's look into the Ripple v. SEC lawsuit. What we obtained is as follows. Alright, Fred Rasoy suggested July 31st as a potential date and said there would be no disagreement and a penalty for the company of no more than $25 million. He claims the judge will rule that all sales that she finds unlawful will be permanently enjoined and that none of the new contracts that Ripple mentioned are properly before her, meaning the SEC will have to file a new lawsuit if it feels he stated that these were going against her ruling. We now get to this point because, in response to a question, he stated that this is the earliest he can recall seeing the decision on Friday in this instance. From now on the eve of the summary judgment ruling's first anniversary, he is still placing bets on the end of July as his prediction, if that doesn't materialize. It will be 2.5 weeks until the end of July. What do you anticipate taking place? Do you believe she'll pull it off here? To sort of have things lined up before the year's anniversary? Or do you believe she will carry it out? Before July, you are aware that many of them disappear by the end of July and August. Just before the children need to wake up. Thank you for the update, everyone. A ruling is expected tomorrow or at the end of the month.